Los Angeles. The City of Angels. From its white sand beaches to its majestic vistas and Hollywood, it embodies the California dream. But it's also the gang capital of the world, a refuge for more than 150,000 gangbangers. Avenue's secretive ways and violent nature have wreaked havoc on their enemies, innocent citizens, even their own members. The gang is responsible for more than 100 murders in the last 2 decades alone.
The LAPD's Northeast Division had one of the highest crime rates in the city.
JR asked to have his identity altered. In 1988, after being jumped into the avenues, he rose quickly through the ranks.
We had guys who would knock you out in a heartbeat. We had guys who would shoot you in a heartbeat. We had guys who would stab you in a heartbeat. We had guys that took care of business.
The gang capital of the world is also America's most diverse city. Gangs of all races and color battle with and amongst each other to defend and expand their territories. The Sheriff's Department is on the front lines of the gang war in Los Angeles.
The good citizens that live in the neighborhood are affected by the 5% of citizens that are out there to commit crime and cause havoc and scare all of the good citizens in the neighborhood.
To combat that power struggle, the city of LA has adopted controversial new tactics. Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa held a press conference vowing to put an end to the violence.
So we have a message for the gang leaders. We're coming with everything we have, and we're putting you out of business.
In response to statistics of rising gang violence and the murder of innocent victims, Mayor Villaraigosa released a new plan.
In conjunction with the LAPD, finally made the decision to clean out Drew Street.
In June, more than 500 law enforcement agents descended on the avenues in the largest gang takedown in recent memory. They arrested 46 people, 28 of whom had been named in a federal RICO indictment against the gang. Some have decided to get out while they can. JR had a son and began to question his loyalty to the gang after 20 years of banging for the avenues.
I was done. Just tired of the lifestyle. I didn't want to put my family through it no more. There's no way you could raise a kid decent. Eventually you go to jail, or eventually you expose your kid to that lifestyle. And it's a no-brainer for me, you know.
For all the gangsters who leave the game, there's a new generation ready to die for his neighborhood with no end in sight.
You have a younger crew that lives in the neighborhood, and then they want to carry on the tradition of the neighborhood.
You're not going to get rid of the gangs. It's not going to happen. If they could have done it, they would have did it 20 years ago. You know, it's easier to get weeds out of your yard than it is to get gangs out of your community.